Come out west with me to deliver 3 finished wool casting tables, and after getting up at 4 a.m, we're on the road, and my company was my father-in-law. And of course, the cliche thing you do is play this song. It's just what you have to do. Anyway, I met up with the first customer in Blackall, dropped off his table, and we did the touristy thing, and then arrived at our first property. They put us up in a donga. It was bloody awesome. Aircon was already cranking, so we were ready for our next big lift. And I'll tell you what, not only was it heavy and big, but having 8 legs was also a challenge getting this in, but well worth it. And after that, we then took off to the next property to grab an original wool classing table to do up for a customer. Here's the shearing shed that it was in. I love visiting these old places. It's like a time machine when you walk in there. You can't help but wonder what it used to look like with a whole village running the place during shearing time. Anyway, checked out some relics while we're there. A bit of wool was left behind. And here's the wool casting table that we're going to do up for this customer. As you can see, it's seen better days, but it's going to come up beautifully. Then we walked over to the shearing quarters. There are about 20 rooms in here, which gives you an idea of how many people it took during shearing season. Anyway, we took off to deliver the next wool casting table, which is just up the road, and then here it is in its new home. And this was another heavy one. To give you an idea, the glass alone weighs 100 kilos, so a fair effort. Anyway, we then took off to their shearing shed at this property and picked up another 2 wool classing tables to do up. My thoughts are like, oh man, this would have taken forever to build back in the day, and it's a shame that it's not getting used, but that's just the way the world is, so maybe one day the demand for wool will kick back up again and these sheds will get firing again. Here's the old wool press and one of the tables I've got to pick up. And there would be hundreds of these wool sheds in Australia just sitting here in the middle of farms not doing anything. And after this quest we stayed in Rome of the night, and once the trip was done the next day we unloaded these wool tables to go online to get rebuilt.